In the beginning of this episode, we see a little before that time when the second body thinks that Shihao has immortal aura. So why hasn't Shihao defeated Jessica yet? Something is going on here. Then she sees Shihao attacking her, but she stops him at the right time. Here Shihao, who is now just in his consciousness, understood that the second body has understood that it cannot control itself, but Jessica is controlling it. At the same time, we see the scene of the past, where we find out that a little while ago, Jessica had sent her soul into Shihao's consciousness, so that she can control Shihao's body and let him not do anything. Now at the present time, Shihao's soul attacks Jessica's soul, but Jessica stops that attack very easily, because she had sealed Shihao. That's why he wasn't that powerful yet. Shihao also understands that he can't do anything right now. At the same time, Jessica leaves Shihao's consciousness after sealing him and starts going into her consciousness, which the second body tries to stop. But then, Jessica's body pushes the second body back, after which Jessica's soul goes inside her body. Here, the second body was surprised to see how Jessica was controlling her body even though the soul was out. Then she understands that Jessica has learned the soul mirroring technique, with which she can make clones of her soul. At the same time, Jessica tells the second body that once you merge with me, you will also know that technique. On this side, Shihao takes his soul out and tries to attack Jessica again, where Jessica falls from the wall while avoiding that attack. Shihao puts his soul back in his body. Now, because Jessica's focus was off, the seal was a little weak. That's why Shihao was able to speak now, and he tells the second body not to let Jessica run away. Hearing this, the second body goes to Jessica and tells her that let's solve all the problems today. After this, they both start fighting each other. Where the fighting second body had taken out its spirit bird, Jessica had taken out her spirit dragon. After this, they both send that spirit towards each other, but their attack was almost equal, due to which both the spirits are destroyed. After which Jessica and the second body start fighting each other again. Then suddenly, Jessica starts the process of merging the two of them, because of which their soul came into the same consciousness. Here Shihao says that second body, you take care for a little longer. As soon as the seal is removed, I will definitely help you. That's when Shihao sees one of their bodies, and first feels that this is some kind of attack, but then he understands that Jessica has started the process of merging them. That's why Shihao thinks that the blue flame that is near the second body right now, I don't know if it will remain after merging or not. Here we see, in that consciousness where Jessica tells the second body that you leave this stubbornness, that you have an identity. After this, she attacks the soul of the second body, but the second body, while stopping that attack, says that you can't do anything to me with this attack. Now she puts Jessica back, so Jessica takes out the soul nourishing bottle and says, let's use it and see. But the second body escapes that attack by using the soul change. Seeing this, Jessica asks the second body that where did you learn this soul change technique? On this, the second body says that Botian Hall is no such place where there is a good technique. Hearing this, Jessica says that you should not forget that I am the main body. Now Jessica takes out a very big, soul-nourishing bottle and attacks the second body, the attack that the second body is unable to stop. Then Jessica ties the hands and feet of the second body and tells her that you will have to give up after a while if not now. Here Shihao looks outside that the body is becoming like Jessica. Then suddenly, the clothes of that body start disappearing, and only an armor remains on it. Here the second body says to Jessica that if I can't win you in power, then I will remove your focus. Here Jessica is shocked to see her body in front of Shihao. Here Shihao says in his mind that Jessica's seal has already become very weak, but I'm still not in a condition to attack. Then the second body brings that half-naked body very close to Shihao and tries to disturb Jessica's mind. Also, she says to Jessica that now we are in the same body, so you can feel everything that I can do. So how does it feel to go in front of Shihao like this? Hearing this, Jessica says to the second body in anger that what do you think? You will defeat me by removing my focus from it. Then Jessica turns into her phoenix body and attacks Shihao, which makes Shihao a little behind. Then the second body makes her a normal human body again. Seeing this, Jessica says to the second body that how long will you keep trying? Also Jessica starts torturing the second body, because of which Jessica's control on that body increases, and she turns herself into a phoenix again. Here, Shihao had understood, after seeing that the second body is trying to play with Jessica's mind. That's why he says to Jessica that now you have turned into a bird, so why don't I take the bird form too? After which the two of us will live in the same nest and make a family. Hearing this, Jessica gets angry, and she screams very loudly, because of which the second body's control on that body increases, and she turns herself back into a human. Also, the second body breaks those chains of Jessica and takes her away from herself, and she also saves herself. After which, the two of them start fighting each other, where sometimes the second body was getting heavy, sometimes Jessica. Here, Shihao sees this, and says that due to the distraction of the second body, Jessica's mind is getting weaker and weaker. At the same time, there is a big explosion due to the fight between Jessica and the second body, and a rock breaks. Seeing this, Shihao says that her soul has a lot of power, which can make such a big explosion. Here, in consciousness, Jessica says to the second body that, have you seen that just now such a big explosion has happened to our soul? If you think, if we both become one, how will our power be? Hearing this, the second body says that I am not going to merge with you. On this, Jessica says that then, I will have to force you to merge. Now by saying this, she moves towards the second body, so the second body removes it, due to its blue flame. Then Jessica says to the second body, that now I can also use this blue flame. Hearing this, the second body says that you have stolen some powers from my body, but you can steal any power. I can win you without attacking you. After this, the second body burns all of Shihao's clothes with the help of its blue fire, and makes him completely naked. Seeing this, Jessica looks the other way, and says to the second body that you have gone mad. On this, the second body says that can't girls see men in this condition in your booty and hall? But if you are so shy, then what will happen when I do this? After this, the second body takes its half-pure body in front of Shihao. Seeing this, Jessica says in anger that you are not alone who can control this body, I can also control it, and turn Shihao into ash. Now saying this, Jessica turns into a phoenix. Seeing this, Shihao says that it seems that Jessica is getting heavy again. I was making a plan, but for now I can't execute it, so I will have to play with Jessica's mind. Now Shihao slowly starts moving towards Jessica. Seeing this, Jessica is surprised and says that what does he want to do? On this, the second body says that now you have gained control over the body, so now you will feel everything that Shihao will do. Now saying this, the second body starts running. Seeing this, Jessica goes behind him, and while screaming, she says that today, I will erase all your memories. Here Shihao had come very close to Jessica. Also, the second body had made its body human again. Seeing this, Jessica attacks Shihao with a blue flame, but Shihao's immortal aura saves him, because now Jessica's shield had become very weak. Now Shihao says to Jessica that such a clash between the two of us is not good. Here, Jessica reaches near the second body and takes out her sword, and going towards the second body, she says that, how did you try to bring this coward boy between the two of us? Now Jessica was about to attack the second body, but then she feels something in her body, because of which the sword slips from her hand, and she says to the second body that what is all this happening? On this, the second body tells her that, why don't you find out by yourself? Hearing this, Jessica looks at Shihao. On this side, we see the rabbit girl and the talking stone, who had reached that place, and they were preparing to attack secretly. But then, they see Jessica, who was running away from that place, saying that second body, you are very bad. You have ruined the religion of a saint like me. You will have to pay the price for this. Then she hears Shihao's voice, who teases her, and says that where are you running away? Now we can do a lot more. Hearing this, Jessica immediately makes a portal and runs away from there. Here the rabbit girl and the talking stone were not understanding anything. Then the rabbit girl says that let's go to Shihao and the second body. What if they are injured? Now they both come out of that cave, but the way to that cave was closed, and even after a while the door does not open. Seeing this, the talking stone says that why are they not coming out? Then the second body comes out, who is completely shy. At the same time, the rabbit girl asked the second body that what is Shihao's immortal aura doing on your body? But the second body, without saying anything, shyly runs away from there. Seeing this, they both do not understand anything. Then Shihao comes out, who was very weak at the moment, because all her spiritual power was over because of Jessica's seal. Now seeing Shihao, the rabbit girl asks her that why did the second body suddenly shy and run away from here? On this, Shihao goes from there, and says that it is good if the children do not know some things. Hearing this, the rabbit girl does not understand what was going on here, but the talking stone understood everything. That's why he starts laughing loudly, and with this episode ends here.